Saints Raiders 1979, the shootout, if I recall. Saints came up a little short, but there's Pop in the Ring of Honor.
That was the first Monday Night Football game in the Superdome right there.
Yeah.
Right?
I was 3. You were -2, if I recall.
Yeah, so, I remember that one.
I don't know if Mom took Coopin out of that one or not.
Past your bedtime.
Monday night, that's right.
Oh, no.
Football.
Football.
Oh, they're going to call interference. That was a late flag.
It was a late flag.
Late flag.
It's just a little slant.
Looked like kind of a bang-bang play, right? Looked like a slant. Looked like the guy was right there.
Pass interference. Defense.
Kind of weird. The tight end kind of comes off. I don't know if it's a receiver, Peyton. He comes off blocking and then runs the route, and the guy just kind of has a hold on him a little bit. It wasn't much of a. You can watch 83 here. He kind of comes off on the right. He comes off like he's blocking, and then he kind of go, and then just gets held a little bit.
That's a horrible call. That's a horrible call. He didn't call it at the beginning. He called it kind of at the end.
And the Saints got away with one right there. And as I said, Pay, that's kind of been their problem. They've been turning the ball over way too much. And they haven't gotten as many turnovers as they used to. They haven't had many interceptions, and it's something Baltimore has done a very good job of doing. They're second in the league in turnover differential.
Yeah, that's what the Ravens are thinking. Somehow, some way, we got to get some turnovers. Have one right there. That's what they're counting on tonight, to get some turnovers, get their offense a short field. Should have had one right there. All that attention we gave to the NFL referees last year, wearing the Clete Blakeman jersey, I take it all back, because that call right there stinks.
Wow, aggressive. You're aggressive against the refs off the get-go.
Bad call. Bad call.
There you go. There your linebackers getting in the mix there.
Hey, let me tell you, this guy's a tackling machine, okay? I mean, and Coach Harbaugh was talking about just a lift and a boost to the whole team because the Ravens made that trade. Look at him.
He's in there. It didn't take long for him to make his presence
I tell you,
right there.
You
Two
think
plays in a row.
3rd and 1. Thank you, Chicago. We'll take them. Sure, yeah. We'll take the leading tackler in the NFL. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, just a little power right there. He does a good job just working over the top. That's how I used to do it in high school.
I mean,
linebacker. Did you play
exactly. I mean, McCaffrey did it with San Francisco, but there's not many other positions, running back and linebacker, not many other guys that can come in and play right away in the first week. That's a credit to Smith being a student of the game. There's not a lot of verbiage carryover. That just tells you what a smart player he is.
All right, welcome back, and let's welcome one of the most popular country music stars, Luke Bryan. Luke, you're co-hosting the CMAs coming up on Wednesday this week with some kind of has-been quarterback who thinks he's a country music singer. Oh, yeah, that's my brother who I'm talking about, of course. And Luke, I got to ask you this one question because people ask me this question all the time, but don't you think the show would be better if you just hosted it by yourself?
Well, sadly, I did that last year, and I guess the ratings were so good they had to put us in a little box us in, so they went and got Payton.
All right, Eli, let's see if we can get a little Ravens offense going here now that Luke's on. I know Luke's excited about this past weekend. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, I need that Hyundai. Me and you, that Hyundai. Where's my Hyundai?
I'll give it to you tomorrow. We're going to talk about that. I know you were the guest picker on game day. Your Bulldogs beat my Vols. Luke, are you surprised we actually invited you to be on this show tonight?
Well, I thought I might have the night off, but hey, you gotta let me you got to let me come on here, and you just got to take your medicine there, Peyton. You got to take that medicine.
Luke. Oh yeah, here you are, right here.
Oh, Werner's going to spy him. Werner's right there spying him.
Ooh,
good throw.
Nice. Good throw.
Good
Turned
throw.
and ran upfield.
Luke, our friend Tim Tebow auctions off his Heisman trophy each year for charity. You had it one year, and last year before the game, you got a bulldog to lick peanut butter off of Tebow's Heisman trophy. We have a little video. 2 questions. What did Tebow think of this, and what the heck is wrong with you?
Well, first of all, yeah, Tebow auctioned it off for charity. It was amazing. Sadly, my wife, she was in the wine, and I think she got caught up in Tebow's muscular build. She got caught up in Tebow's muscles. And she bought the Heisman. So it stayed at our house for a year. And that's actually Bobby Bones. Bobby Bones has a English bulldog. I called Bobby Bones up. I said, hey, I need a bulldog. I have the Heisman. It's Georgia-Florida week, and I need a bulldog to lick peanut butter off a Heisman, especially Tim Tebow.
Wow. What in the world have I gotten into hosting with Luke Bryan? Keep the peanut butter away from me tomorrow, okay? That's all I'm saying.
No peanut butter on stage. 3rd and 1. Now it's probably your RPO time, right?
Just run it. Just
run it. I like saying RPO.
Oh, that was not an RPO.
See, I called it, boys. I called it.
Wait, look, I got to explain something. An RPO means it's a run and a pass option. That was a run option. It's a RRO.
Yeah, I'm wrong. There was no option for the pass there. So I'll stick to writing the country music songs.
Called a ride and decide. Ride and decide right there.
Yeah, that was RRO. RRO.
Run option.
Always a great fake when the camera guy bites the run, right? I mean, that tells you it's a good fake. Good time to take a shot. He's going to pull up and throw it.
That's an RPO. There you go. That's an RPO right there.
That is a touchdown.
That's a different type of RPO. That's quarterback run. That's the old pop pass.
Hey, they ran that last week against Tampa. I can't believe the Saints fell for it again. The fact that Lamar's not going downhill, as if I know anything about playing defense, though, but he's trying just to get width and stay lateral. He does do a good job of tucking it, but watch the defense. They all think it's just a quarterback sweep, Luke. They're all going to suck up, and watch Likely. He just kind of That's perfect. He hits a couple guys. The safety has got to stay deep. Great execution, great play. I can't believe that play worked 2 plays in a row.
It's like the old halfback pass. It's like the halfback toss pass, except the running back is the quarterback. Like you can't come up on a quarterback running the ball. How about right now? It's kind of a wide open division. The Bucs are in there and kind of getting hot. Let's give some bulletin board material to all the NFC South teams. Who is going to win this division this year? Right now, let's go.
Well, I mean, I think, you look at what Brady did yesterday, comeback win, Brady being Brady. They're, obviously what Brady's been having going on in his life, kind of shut the book on that. He can, probably focus on football or understand he's got to focus on football. I think Tampa Bay's probably going to beat Tampa Bay. Falcons still seem like they don't quite have their identity. I mean, I think even when you look at, obviously this division right here is hurting a little bit, and I like the Falcons have Mariota, and maybe Mariota's found the home there.
I need a declaration. I need a declaration. I need to know I need you to say who's going to win this thing.
I'm calling the Bucs right now. I'm calling the Bucs.
You're a Falcons fan. You can't call the Bucs. What kind of Falcons fan are you?
Look, this thing's on national TV.
Listen, I called it. Truth shall set you free, boys. I call the truth the way I called the truth last Saturday in Athens, Georgia.
Okay, here we go. Luke, don't expect to be asked to sing the national anthem again at a Falcons game after that comment, but you did sing it before Super Bowl 51. I'm not sure if you know this, but the Falcons were actually up 28-3, ended up losing to the Patriots in that game. What do you remember about that game?
Well, I remember that Eli, didn't you win man of the year that year, Eli, right?
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
First time we met, Eli, you looked beautiful on the sidelines.
Likewise,
And,
you were wearing some tight jeans.
I sang the anthem, and right when I got to the box, I mixed the world's largest vodka drink, and I drank it. And it was yeah. And then we went into halftime up 28-3. I was there with my father, my father-in-law. We were partying, life was good, and then it all went to hell.
And you
then,
still
now you're cheering for Tom Brady for the Bucs.
Yeah, now you're cheering for Brady
Falcons.
still? You don't hate
Nice
him?
loyalty.
Everybody chill out. Arthur Blank, I love you. I love the Falcons. You know
Here we
what?
go.
When the Falcons show up, I'll be there. I'm backtracking now. I'm backtracking. I mean, I'm on different stages every night, little nuances. And then when you, well, there you go. You, there I go. Yeah. Let's just say, I have like 20 stitches from those falls. And but I've not torn an ACL yet, or no meniscus tears, no hip replacements. I'm all good. I survived them. Thanks, because when I fall, the alcohol loosens my body.
Good to know.
He's an Iron Man. He's an Iron Man. You can't. I mean, you can knock him down, but you can't knock him out. He's going to bounce back the next week.
He plays hurt.
Stretch Armstrong.
Stay out of third and longs. Somehow find a way to block number 18 Smith. That would be a priority. I think we got to get some more Hill runs. I mean, this guy Hill, it's Taysom. Eli, last year you called him Taysom. It's actually just Taysom.
Close enough.
And let's get him the ball. Let's get him on some nakeds. Let's get him on some wide receiver screens. Let's get him on quarterback runs. Let's get the ball in his hands.
By the way, it's Kamara, not Kamara. So I'll correct you, on national TV also.
All right, we're even. I think he's going to come. Do you, E?
I don't think he's coming.
What we play? Those tackles are taught. If that guy jumps, that tackle is just going to move right away. It's automatic. He's supposed to kind of go and hit the guy. He kind of threw his arms up. I don't really like the overacting. Yeah, I don't like the overacting. Let's just stay in our lane, offensive lineman. We don't need to be acting out there. Let's just go and hit the guy.
Peyton does all the acting. No other football players are allowed to do any acting. You have to leave that just for Peyton.
All right.
And the singing. Are other people allowed to sing, or just you? Or you're just country? At least he steps and throws it. The tiniest little, easiest throw in the world.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that. I couldn't do that. But young quarterbacks, don't watch that. That is not normal. That is not easy to do. Get your feet set. Lamar Jackson is different. He's special. He can make those kind of throws. You can't.
You can't.
Oh. I like the throw, though. I like the thought.
Yeah.
High, back of the end zone, our ball or nobody's ball. You can tell he wanted to hit it.
Ooh.
Look at that run. Look at that run. I mean, the guy comes for the head slap, the old Deacon Jones head slap. He kind of dodges that. Ooh. It's a quarterback run, I think, all the way. They're pulling they pulled the tackle around, but that defensive end, that Davenport had a chance to make a play. Yeah, he played it well. He's just got to make that tackle.
Yeah,
I like the run there. I like the run here. I like the run here. I don't think you have to. You don't have to take a shot right here. Let's keep running it.
I think you want them to run it. That's what I'm feeling. Did you want a kind of a zone read there, or you just want them to run it? You want some called runs? I
I wanted that right there. I like giving it to number 8. He made a couple of nice plays last week against Tampa, one particular down there in the red zone. He does a good job of kind of retreating backwards in the pocket. He just buys a little more time and allows guys to get open. He found Likely in the back of the end zone, big target. Let's see if he looks for him somewhere on this. But the Saints have got to get there sooner because he buys time and finds guys open on the scrambles.
What do you think Lamar's doing? He's kind of looking at the wristband after the play's been called. He's just looking, how do I score a touchdown? Oh.
I have some notes on. I used to make little notes on there, little reminders, go after this, look off the safety, go after number 22. Maybe he's got notes on there. Just mixing it up, runs, play action. Eli, I saw his wristband. It's a little reminder to himself, these guys can't stop me. That's what it says. He looks at that every now and then just to remind himself, I see the Ravens continue to do the same thing. That's why they deferred. Go down there and get a stop right here. I mean, heck, the Ravens might get it back one more time before this half if the Saints don't get something going on offense, but this is not what the Saints wanted, to be down 14-0.
Nice team play quarters, because you get Kamara.
Got him.
Oh! Ooh, kind of the same route almost, Peyton.
Same route.
Deep out, kind of make it seem like he's on a post.
He just stopped, too. I don't know what he's mad about. Peterson's mad, like you can't run that route. It's not fair. He's mad. I don't know what he's doing. He's like mad at something afterwards.
Andy's going to be mad about that one, watching it on film tomorrow. He missed that one. That's one. I know he doesn't know. Like, he's throwing that. He's throwing it before he probably comes out of that break. He doesn't know he's going to be that open. He's worried, hey, Peters might jump this. I'm going to get this high and outside. It's a little too high.
Got to change defenses here. They dropped back. They had kind of like a double cloud almost, Eli, with kind of 3 guys kind of deep there.
And Andy's throwing. He's just like he's seeing everything, seeing what they're doing. You can see he's already mad. He's mad.
This is the end of the first half. Timeout.
He's got to get
We've all been there. We've all been there. That feeling, just please let me have that play back. Let me hit rewind.
10-yard penalty, first down.
That's
Might
their
be the
best.
only thing that can. It might be the only thing that can stop them. I mean, it's like whatever they're calling.
78.
Guys, all right, you got to pretend to get held. All right, we need some flops. You got to go down. If anyone's close to holding you, you got to sell it. That's the only way we can slow these guys down right now.
Oh, you're right. I mean, they're so dynamic, and Lamar is so unique. It's not like you can go off the film of the defense you played against Brady or Stafford, right? It doesn't really correlate. It's just they are unique, hard to stop. Check down.
Nice. A little sidearm.
Nice. Just the fact that he looked downfield, he wanted to throw downfield, that sinks the linebackers. Now allows you to check it down. Eli, I love how he turns his back on this play action. Right?
Yeah.
Turn your back to
Personal
the defense.
foul. Roughing the
It's
passer,
hard to
number
do,
97.
but you get a little more
15-yard
bite.
penalty.
Saints are in Tampa 2 right there. Check down was probably going to be the throw all the way, but it's not a token fake. I mean, he is turning, he is setting the hook on trying to get the defense to bite on play action. That's what the D linemen complain about. That's what the safeties, that's what Rodney Harrison hates. You can't complain and ask for the flag. If they call it, you don't have to decline it, but we can't beg for it.
I can't believe you're saying that. I saw you beg. Some of your best acting jobs ever is you trying to beg.
I told you, one time a guy hit me late. I didn't agree with it. They threw the personal foul. I declined it. I said, nope, I cannot accept this.
Lie. That was the biggest lie I've ever heard.
It was against
the guy touched my helmet. He like his finger hit my helmet. You got to throw the flag there.
It was against the Texans.
Had a neck
It was on,
surgery.
like, CBS 8. It was not on primetime TV, let's say that. This doesn't look hard. It just looks like everything Roman's calling, it's like he knows that this is going to work. We're going to have the right numbers. We're going to have the perfect angles for these pullers and these cracks. It's
just that little run, whether that's, I don't know if he could hand that off or if it's called, but just holding that inside and then he's fast enough to get outside and just holds those inside linebackers where they're not able to kind of just, it's different than running a toss and everybody can flow that way. They got to stay inside and just can't react fast enough.
He was not happy. Oh, there's Justin Tucker.
Your guy. He's your guy.
Man. Here's Tucker. I'm calling this one automatic, E. It's like Morton Anderson used to be in the Dome. Automatic. Bam.
Yeah. You guessed right.
All right. Eli, coming back after the break, we're honored to be joined with Kirk Cousins, quarterback of the 71 Vikings. Got his shirt on.
First, I really want to talk about your post-game outfit that you were sporting yesterday after the win, and I know we'll get to a little video here in a second. There's you on the plane. You look cold. Is that because you're not wearing a shirt or because all the ice around your neck right there?
I think a little of both, Eli. We really started coming back from our game against the Saints a few weeks ago, coming back from London. We had the 8-hour flight home, and they kind of turned first class on that flight home into a nightclub. And so before I knew it, I had Christian Darrisaw's chain around my neck, and everybody was taking photos and posting them on social media. And then the next away game, we beat Miami, and they were throwing even more chains at me, and it turned into a Halloween costume here in Minnesota. And then this week they're like, well, how do we top it? And I'm sitting there like, I don't really think there is a way to top it. And they go, take your shirt off. So next thing you know, I got my shirt off. I got Za'Darius's watch on my wrist, and they're telling me all the dance moves I need to do with my hands. So if we keep winning these away games, I don't know where this is going to go, but I'm kind of nervous of where it could end up.
I hope you have a Speedo ready.
Hey, we'll take it. And Kurt, now Adam Schefter is imitating you on the pregame show on Monday night. I mean, you're starting to trend here.
Oh,
wow.
Geez.
No, we don't have to show that. We don't have to actually show that.
Turn it off.
Just talk about it.
Please, turn it off. I don't want to watch it. I can't watch that.
He even had the blue light blocking glasses that I wore because I put on those blue light blocking glasses to try to get ready to go to sleep when we landed in Minnesota, and Schefter even had that to complete the ensemble.
Oh, there we go. Who wore it best?
There's the ice. There. I'm going with Cousins. I'm going with Cousins all the way.
The glasses.
Easy.
The glasses did it right there. That's like completes the look for sure.
Hey, Kurt. Andy on the sidelines. Nice little throw there on the deep hook route. Oh, there's a little Lamar zone read. Kirk, y'all have that play in your playbook?
We've done a little zone read through the years. I think if you do it infrequently enough, it can be effective and you can catch people off guard. But I'll tell you what, I remember when I came into the league, and obviously I was backing up RG3, and there were a lot of successful running quarterbacks. I remember thinking, is the drop back quarterback, the Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, if you will, is that going to get phased out of the league? I said that to my quarterback coach, and he looked at me and he said, Kirk, no matter what skill set you have, no matter how much athleticism you have to be able to drop back, go through a progression, and throw with accuracy. And if you can do those things, then yes, being able to run a 4-3 and make people miss is a huge skill set to have. But at the end of the day, it's always going to be about dropping back and throwing with accuracy.
But there was good news for you this season. The internet said that Miami's Mike Gesicki's gritty might have been worse than yours. Let's show both videos, and can we get your analysis of both performances?
Absolutely.
Get the kick right after the kick here.
All right, here we go.
I definitely set the gritty back a few years. Yeah, I think for a lot of reasons mine's a little bit better than Mike's. I heard Mike tried it again like a week or two later and it was improved. So I'm hoping I could maybe do the same thing if I could get a rushing touchdown, which are hard for me to find. But if I can get a rushing touchdown, maybe I could do one and show my improvement that I'm having there on the gritty.
So you like that, and you did that in Washington 2015. But I gotta say, the other one that I feel like it gets a little bit overshadowed, the ooh-wee, that you've used. And let's listen right here to both of them.
Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee!
Hey, get his much love. Doesn't get quite as much as love. Which one do you like better?
Yeah, I'm a you like that guy. That one died pretty quick. That started with Quentin Dunbar, one of our corners back in Washington, and I picked up on it. And for whatever reason, it didn't have quite the same staying power as you like that. I mean, we were in the stadium in Washington just yesterday, and you still heard it. You still saw signs. The team was calling for it after the game. So that may follow me, like I said yesterday, not just for my football career, but probably for the rest of my life. I still hear it, too, when I get sacked. Usually the defensive end that sacks me walks off the field and yells, "You like that?"
Listen in real quick here.
You like that? You like
there
that?
It is. Who are you talking to?
You like that?
Who are you saying that to?
You like
Just the
that?
media?
That was a reporter for the local NBC affiliate that covered our team, and he was a great guy. There were some people, and rightfully so. I hadn't been playing that great for those first 6 games, but there were some people who kind of felt the Kirk Cousins experiment should be over in Washington. And we had that big comeback win when we were down 24-0, ended up winning 31-30. And I kind of felt that, walking off the field, walking through that tunnel, that, hey, you may not like me, you may not want me to succeed, but what just happened on the field right there, you like that. And it really wasn't a question. It was a statement with an exclamation point. I'm not really giving you the choice to like it or not. I'm telling you, you like it.
What do you miss most? The long hours or the sleepless nights?
Yeah, listen, there's a little bit of the long hours that we like to complain about the long hours, and yet we stay there because we really enjoy what we're doing. So the regimented schedule, and when that stops, that's the hard adjustment. That's the hardest adjustment by far.
Coach, you recently said that you would be interested in coaching again if the, quote, right situation presents itself. I got to tell you, Peyton and I aren't really journalists, and we don't really understand what these clever sayings are. So why don't you just tell us, who are you going to be coaching for next year?
Listen, it's funny, Eli, you bring that question up because, the timing of tonight, in light of everything that's taken place in Indianapolis, I had a lot of my friends texting me. And so we kind of had like a little tally as to if there's one question you could ask Peyton, it would be, how many times did you have to tell Mr. Irsay, you know what, I'm good with my with the current job that I have, and that was that. Like I promised 40 different people I would ask that question. But to your question, Eli, I'm kind of liking the Fox thing. It's fun. It's hard to hear you guys introduce me in that manner, but it's a great group of guys. You kind of get your fix on Sunday when you're in that studio watching the games with everyone in the green room. I mean, Saturday night, 4:30, I'm like, I can't wait to get there because, again, you have that's your only day with interaction with other people relative to football.
A little short under Pate, and his tip ball, interception.
By the defense, first down. Baltimore.
Is that another quick count?
It's the second time that the game has started and we haven't been ready. So I think it was a quick count.
This cadence by Dalton is killing the production.
Batted balls, we talked about it. They've been getting good pass rush. That time he doesn't get it, he bats it up and catches it. I mean, that's really illegal. I'm not sure I agree, but I will see you then, pal.
And I come to your house for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on.
Come?
Come on.
Perfect.